Hi, Scott Lackman from 4510 TV, here folks on another episode of the School Zone series where we travel around to various schools of our Moreton Bay region, visiting the principals and seeing what's happening at the local schools. With me today, Anton, from Principal of St Paul's Lutheran Primary School. Good morning, Anton.
Good morning, Scott. Great to have you guys here today.
Thank you. Now, Anton, we've just commenced Term 4. Can you start for our viewers a bit of a highlight of what 2016 has been at the school?
Excellent. It's been a fairly busy year for us. Our school theme this year has been opportunity knocks or opportunity knocking, and obviously that has brought various opportunities not only to the parent community but first and foremost for our students. We are a school that has begun a journey of agile learning, and so what we did this year is we converted a conventional classroom space into a contemporary agile learning space. So that's been one of the highlights for our school. Another highlight has been our school punching massively above its weight on the sporting fields across a number of codes as well.
Oh, great. You talk about the different workspace for kids. Is that a model that you think you'll continue into the future?
Absolutely. Look, we've done quite a bit of research on how and where children learn best, and this is definitely a model that we are looking at growing. So next year the school will incorporate agile learning across both our Year 4 and Year 5 year levels, and we have in the last 18 months introduced a learning pedagogy called inquiry learning, which we're doing across the whole school.
Wow, exciting. For folks out there, for parents, what would be your call to action for 2017? Why would someone put their child at St Paul's Lutheran?
Look, we pride ourselves on being at the forefront of primary school education in the Caboolture and Morayfield areas. We have NAPLAN results that back that up as well. We really pride ourselves on offering a safe school learning environment.
Anton, when we come into the school today, it's a very welcoming atmosphere and environment. The gardens are beautiful. Does that extend that sense of caring, that sense of safe environment? Is that how families feel with their kids at the school?
Absolutely, Scott. I think when we do take new families around, one of the first bits of feedback we get is that they talk about how peaceful the tone at St Paul is, and I think that's underpinned by our Christian ethos and philosophy, which obviously underpins how and who we operate as a school as well. I think another advantage of St Paul is that we are a fairly small primary school in comparison to some of the primary schools in the local area. We're not a very small primary school, and so we're able to offer many offerings that you would probably find in a big primary school in a small context.
Yeah. Now you have an open day, the 19th of October. For our viewers, what's the invitation there?
Look, we run an open day, and our philosophy with our open day is that you actually see the school in action. So we really term it as come and see St Paul's in action. We want to give people some insight as to what our school looks like on any given day of the year, and so obviously there is that personalised side attached to it with myself and some key personnel looking after people who do come and visit on the day. But parents are actually able to slow down and actually step into the classrooms and see what we have to offer, not only within our classroom program but away from the classroom as well.
Yeah, very hands-on approach, if that's the word, and very welcoming. So if you are looking for 2017 enrolments, where to place your kids, or even if your child's in another school and it may be time to relocate for a different alternative learning, please come along to St Paul's Lutheran next Wednesday.
Fantastic, and we look forward to seeing you and hosting you next Wednesday, so come along.
Thanks, Anton. For the interview, thank you. We'll have some links after this video to the St Paul's website. You're quite savvy on Facebook with your social media.
That's correct.
And that's great to share that story with families as well. So thank you, Anton.
Wonderful, Scott. Thank you for your time today.